Hey everybody. Happy Friday. Today is Friday. It's it's actually Friday night. But yeah, hope everybody had a good week. And hope everybody had a good week. I don't know what else to say to that, but yeah, it's Friday, getting ready for the weekend. Got some stuff planned. What y'all got planned for the weekend? Anything good? Anybody just gonna relax, chill, and just take the day and just stay home and do nothing? Or do you got big plans? Because we got big plans. The demo starts tomorrow in the bathroom, so that'll be interesting. I will not be a part of that. That is my wife and her dad. They're going to tackle that. She wanted to do that. She thought that'd be a great time for father-daughter time. So hey, let them get after it, man. As for me, I'm going to finish working on the garden tomorrow. Ooh, interesting story. I spent all day working on the garden. It's not like a huge garden. I'm just starting out with a few things. It's not nothing major. The planting didn't really take long. I got like 3 strawberries, 3 raspberries, and I went ahead and I'm gonna grow some wheat. And I thought the seeds were, or the berries were the wheat berries, that's what they call them. They're seeds to me. But they were supposed to show up Monday, but they show up this afternoon, so I didn't really get the area really finished, I guess. But I did get it all kind of tilled up just a little bit because there was some grass there, and I was trying to just break up the soil. And I was gonna go back later on and just smooth it all out and tamp it down and just kind of get it prepared and ready for Monday. But this afternoon they showed up, and I was like, I didn't even pay no attention to it when I got the box. I was too busy trying to finish some other stuff with the garden because I am having to put a fence around it to keep the dog out of it, because she'll go in there and tear it up and dig everything up, pull it all out, and destroy it. She did that with the cantaloupes I had planted, because I planted cantaloupes before we got her, and they were into like the last stages of getting ready to be ripe. And I don't think they turned out well. I never done it before. That was my first experiment. The seeds were free, so I figured, hey, while you got them, try it out and see what happens. And I did a little experiment with it and everything, but I did the difference between black cow manure, fertilizer, and the mushroom compost, and I did half and half. This plot, it's all in one row, but I plotted it here. One was black cow, one was mushroom compost, and actually the mushroom compost outperformed the black cow. I was really impressed. That was like, you could tell it was just so much going on. On the other side, it was just like bare spots. The other side you couldn't see. It was just so developed with vines everywhere, flowers everywhere. The other side, it was just kind of sparse. So I thought that was very interesting. I didn't do that this time around. I just went and got some black cow manure and just put a little bit in the bottom of all the holes, and just to give a little bit of nutrients, because our soil has no nutrients in it. It's sandy soil, and we have a little bit of topsoil. I brought in a little bit of dirt to fill in some dips. I got more I need to do, but I haven't, sorry, my nose is like itching, driving me nuts. I haven't got to that yet. But yeah, that's basically what I did today, was spent all day in the garden, which it didn't take really long. The planting, the prepping didn't really, I put up a fence around it, and that chicken wire, this stuff sucks, man. I really needed another hand to help me, and it was just difficult getting it all stretched out. It didn't want to get, this wasn't working right for me, but I do have a fence up. It'll keep the dog out for a little while until she can figure it out. I got a little bit more to do to it. But tomorrow I've got a box. I did an above ground little garden last year, some tomatoes and some jalapenos. I tried growing onions, but they didn't do well. So I don't know if it's just too much in that little box. It's just a little box. It wasn't really big. This year I'm going to do a little different. I'm not going to grow a whole lot in there. I'm probably going to do 2 tomato plants, and really that's it, and just let it grow and let it do its thing, because I think it was too much going on in that box. So this time around I'm gonna keep it simple, but I'm gonna move it from one side to the other and put it in the garden, because a dog destroyed all that too. So got to protect my goods, man, if you know what I mean. But yeah, sorry this video is late. We had date night tonight, which was awesome. We normally have it every Friday, but tonight was a little different. We just changing stuff up and kind of went back to some of our roots when we were dating. You know, we'd go out to eat and then we'd go walking and stuff and just spend some time talking and hanging out. And that's kind of what we did tonight. It was kind of nice. Just to kind of change up the routine a little bit. Every once in a while, it gets things can get stale. Life can get stale, and sometimes you just need to mix it up a little bit. And just to keep it going. It's good to date and you know, don't ever forget that in your marriage. I mean, we're still new. This will be 3 years. I can't believe it's been 3 years. It doesn't feel like 3 years, but I guess it is. Just time is just moving on and pretty quick. But yeah, it's late and sorry about all that. Just we got home not too long ago. I don't know, maybe 20 minutes ago, and so just trying to get in the house, get the dog situated, and all that fun stuff. I think this is gonna be a short video. Not a whole lot's going on. Just did the gardening thing and trying to get that going. Like I said, it's just I got three strawberries and 3 raspberry plants. Hopefully that'll produce some stuff because my wife, she really likes strawberries and raspberries. That's for her. And then for me is the wheat. I want to see if we can't make some bread, which I think that'll be awesome. I got just a 1 pound bag of seed from Johnny Seed. So we're gonna try that out and see if it's any good. I have no idea. Never done this before. I'm new to the gardening scene. So this ought to be fun. I'm looking forward to seeing just what grows. It was kind of interesting watching the tomato plants and the jalapenos. Man, last year I planted 2 tomato plants. What did I plant? The Roma tomatoes, and I planted 1 jalapeno plant and then just a few onions to see what it would do. And man, I produced a ton of jalapenos all year long, man. And this thing produced all the way up until the fall. It just like boom, 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 till the dog got a hold of it and destroyed it. I think we got like 3 bags of jalapenos in the freezer, man, like full. That's how many, that's just that 1 plant. So that's pretty cool. And then tomatoes, they did pretty good, but I think that was just too confined, and then the dog. And so this year, try different. I like to see it produce more, and I'm gonna do a different tomato. I'm not gonna do the Roma. Probably do the bigger, beefy, or whatever they're called tomatoes. I don't know. I'm not a gardener. I'm getting into this because I would like to produce more for my home and not depend so much on the grocery store. I like to be somewhat self-sufficient, and so I'm just getting into this and just trying different things, what works, what doesn't work. And so but yeah, that's what's really going on around here today. I mean, this time around, the week was kind of an okay week. It's kind of I don't know, it's kind of boring at times. Sometimes it's just boring. It's just you do the same thing every day, and it's just, so it's good that we get to work. I got to work all week. Next week I get to work again. After that, I ain't got a clue. I have no idea what's going to happen. Don't know. I guess we shall see how work goes. I'm assuming, from what I was told, that we're going to get to work, but I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, sorry, I'm like really tired. That putting up that fence really took it out of me, because I used T-post and then chicken wire, which I don't like using, but that's what I had. And so just driving those T-posts, I did it by myself because the wife was working when I was doing all that. And I was trying to get it done as quick as I could, but I ran out of chicken wire and had to go buy some more, another roll, and I had to splice it together, which I don't like the splice, so I'm going to get another T-post, which I got a ton in the world. They just keep coming out of the ground. They were here before, when we moved in here. They were already here for the last tenant, or the last person that lived here, the lady lived here. And so there's like a ton underneath that shed. So I got plenty to use. I'm not gonna run out. So I'm gonna fix all that probably tomorrow, and then get that box moved over and soil prepped and ready to get some maters in there, man, pretty soon. And then probably gonna clean the truck. I got my truck back because I had to put it in the shop, which I wasn't too thrilled about, and had to spend extra money that was already done once. So the air conditioner went out again. Last year, the air conditioner went out on me, so I took it in and I had to replace all of it. The compressor, dryer, all of that hadn't been replaced. I think I spent like $1,100, $1,200 on it. Well, it just went out on me. You know, I already told you all this. And so I took it back in, and he said the same stuff that went out last time went out this time. But thankfully, I was blessed, and it was all under warranty, so I didn't have to buy that again. I just had to pay for the labor. And then they found something else that was going on, the switch in there that controls that flap from cold to hot, that whatever that's called, that actuator or whatever that is, went out, wasn't working, so they had to replace that. So it was a little more, but dude, it's better than no $1,200. So it wasn't that this time, so I'm very, very grateful. Anyways, I'm rambling on about truck repair now. I'm really tired, so forgive me. Just a long day tomorrow. Not gonna push this hard. They're gonna do the demo. I'm just gonna chill, play in the dirt a little bit, wash and clean the truck, and just watch them. It'll be good times. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there. So until we meet again, peace, ramble on.